Hey there, future fellow weirdo of the flock. Welcome. You have left Bizarre World. Ran past the Twilight Zone. You ran down the road, hit the stop sign, and met a girl. And then you walk down, and as you're walking, you're looking to the left and to the right. And to the left, you see pink trees, lots of birds, sunshine, purple grass, all sorts of things. There was even a unicorn, but you can't prove it. Then you get to the fork in the road and you look at the right, and it is so scary. You don't even know what to do because of how scary it is. But then you seen it scurry across the road. It looked like a raccoon. And then you saw a cat. And then there was a light, a small little light, down the hills away. So you take the ride. And you walk down further. You walk down further. The light gets bigger. Oh, haha. The light gets bigger. And there's a door. And you walk right into the most offensive church this side of the YouTuberverse, the party pin. Ha ha! We clap for you. Welcome. Ha ha! Yeah, we're clapping for you, so welcome. Yeah, no, don't get uncomfortable. It's okay. It's okay. Come in and have a seat because what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book called God Said, because God did not fucking say that. I don't care, he didn't say it. Or and he definitely didn't say it in the way you're talking about it. Get the fuck out of here because that's not what he said. So, if that sounds like fun, if it sounds enticing, if it sounds like a whole bunch of shit talking is about to happen, because it is, come this way. I have cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chair with your name on it, cat beds, and canine space. Bring your animals. Because I also have animals. I have like 13 cats and 6 stray raccoons. But they live outside, the stray raccoons. They live outside. But I have them. They are mine. So that's cool. So bring your animals and they can play with my animals. And while everybody is piling in, I'm going to do what I've been supposed to do, which was share this stuff out, which did not happen because I did not do that, even though I was supposed to. My animals. And while everybody is piling in, hold on, 1 second. I'm going to shut myself off. Which was share this stuff I'm going to be like, no. Okay. So, let me go over here. And we're going to do, I can't read very good. What? Okay, hold on. Right here. Yeah. That one. Because I asked some people for some help earlier. So maybe I will um okay. So now we're gonna go to the other one because I asked them for help, so maybe they'll help me a little bit because I asked nicely, or at least I think I did. It's this one. Yep. Okay. So now that we're done with that, actually, why is Facebook calling me by my real name? I don't like that. Okay. So we're pretty much done sharing this stuff out. Yeah. Okay. So now let's get back to you. Now that I've done everything that I need to do so we can carry on, we are on Jeremiah 48. Wait, what? Oh, no, no. We're on 47 because I know what the fuck is happening. Okay. So, to fill everybody in, God has been on a tear. Well, he's been on a tear this whole fucking book. He's doing nothing but talking shit. Like, and by the way, these terrible ass people and God have a very codependent relationship. They rely on each other's they just rely on each other. And like even though these people are doing everything to get God's negative attention, which is what they fucking do, but God, being the marshmallow that he is, he always gives them a way out. But they never get it. So then he punishes them, but because he made a promise in his haste, like 65 bazillion years ago, to David and well, actually, it was Noah. Then it was Moses. Then it was Joseph. Then it was Jacob. Then it was David. So, no, it was Jacob, Isaac, then David. So, anyway, God made this promise because these single men, just one guy at a time, God makes a promise to this one guy and he keeps it forever. God is a man of his word. And these people, knowing that bullshit, decide they're going to be evil and get possessed by Satan on purpose and piss God off. But God's like, as long as you say you're sorry, I won't punch you in the nose. And they ignore him for a long time, like a hot second. Like, we're not apologizing. What the fuck does that mean? Then God gets really mad and really lets them have it. But he always gives them a way out. Say sorry. That's all you have to do is say sorry. And these people just will not say sorry. But God talks through these prophets. And these prophets, I don't know, all they hear is how angry. Oh, hold on, something's happening. All these prophets here for like days and days and days and days is just a pissed off God. So you know their mental health is not doing all that well. You know, they're like mental health. What is that? But it's not so well. Because could you imagine having a pissed off God inside your head? Like, forget it. They don't make God sized Prozac. And at this time, they didn't even have Prozac at all. They only had frogs you could lick. And I don't think any amount of licking frogs is going to heal these men from a pissed off God living inside their head. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, we are on chapter 47, and God again is talking mad shit. Like, I promise, all of this stuff could be a Jerry Springer episode. Like, God's like, you do these terrible things. And then these terrible ass people are gonna, like, what did you do? What did you do? Right? You know, ghetto up in the face, like, head bobbing, like, that's not what happened. And God is on the other side, like, but you hurt my feelings. And they're like, fuck your feelings. And God's like, say sorry. And then Maury jumps in, like, no, 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 let's calm down. But really, these prophets are supposed to be the ones calming it down. You know, God, instead of being angry and yelling at them from the sky, he picked this one guy, this one guy to be the mediator and say all God's anger in nice tones. It's fucking insane. This whole thing is crazy. I'm telling you. It's nuts. It's nuts. So, get ready and buckle up and let's go. Let's go see this TV show live, shall we? Okay. The word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah the prophet against the Philistines before Pharaoh attacked Gaza. Thus says the Lord. Hey, y'all. I'm kidding. I'm God right now because I had this helium balloon. Oh, it was so much fun. Give me just 1 second. Oh man, this thing was fun. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to tell you what I said because I think I said this. Hold on. Psych. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to tell you what I said. Behold, waters rise out of the north and shall be an overflowing flood. They shall overflow the land and all that is in it, the city and those who dwell within. Then the men shall cry, and all the inhabitants of the earth. No, wait, what? And all the inhabitants of the land shall wail at the noise because of the stamping horses. No, what? I don't know what's happening. Okay. At the noise of the stamping hooves of his strong horses, at the rushing of his chariots, the trembling of his wheel, the rumbling of his wheels. The fathers will not look back for their children, lacking courage. Because you're bitch made. I said that, me, God, right now in God voice. Bitch made. Okay. Because of the day that comes to plunder all the Philistines, to cut off from Tyre and Sidon every helper who remains, for the Lord shall plunder the Philistines, the remnant of the country of Caphtor, baldness has come upon Gaza. Ashkelon is cut off with the remnant of their valley. How long will you cut yourself? That's not a God thing, by the way. If you love God, you don't need to do that. Because that's not even a God thing, you stupid fucking people. Why would you even do that? Who does that? You do that. Why? No one fucking knows. Look, me, God, right now, in God voice, me, God. I didn't say to do that. As a matter of fact, I said the opposite. See what I'm saying? These terrible fucking people. Look, look, they need to cut this shit out. That's the only thing I said about cut this shit out. Not cut yourself. Who does that? No one. You do. Why? Because you're stupid. I hate these people. Not me. Not God. These are my people. But Nikki K, my inner Nikki K, me, God right now, and God voice, I have an inner Nikki K that does not like these people. Sorry. But me, God right now, and God voice, I love these people. I'll tell you why some other time, because I can't think of it right now. I need to quit. I'm too drunk. I'm not even drunk. I made that up. I'm way too high. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. I'm way too high. But I'm not even high. I didn't even lick any frogs. Man, somebody should give me a frog. Yeah, it's a good time. Okay. Anyway, Caphtor. Oh, yeah. The remnant of the country of Caphtor. Hey, this Caphtor was mentioned in the beginning of the Bible. It's an alien thing. Yeah, because they were called Caphtorians. But there was no Caphtor. They were like aliens in the beginning. It was like they were aliens. They were explained like aliens. This was not a place when it was mentioned first. Just gonna say that. Anyway, so Caphtor. Baldness has come upon Gaza. Ashkelon is cut off with the remnant of their valley. How long will you cut yourself? Because you're stupid. Oh, you sword of the Lord, how long until you are quiet? Put yourself up into your scabbard. Rest and be still. How can it be quiet, seeing the Lord has given it a charge? Yeah, because you guys are idiots. Don't ask me to stop. I've asked you to stop. As a matter of fact, I did a second ago. I said, how long? That means, are you going to quit? That's when I'll quit, when you quit. So shut up and don't ask me until you quit. Okay. The Lord has given it a charge against Ascalon, against the seashore. Therefore, he has appointed it. Yeah, that means I did that shit. Yeah. And Captor was the beginning thing, but it didn't have a land. I don't know. But, okay. So, okay. Okay. Oh, why is this so long? Holy cow. 48 is like 3 pages long. Oh my God. He's got a lot of things to say about Moab. Man, Moab must have pissed him off. Well, he's been pissed off at Moab since the beginning of time. So here we go again. Man, how many minutes are we at? 21? Can I get through this in 30 minutes? I could do my best to try to get through this in 30 minutes. And I bet people are going to be showing up anytime now. I should open my chat because it's about the time for Wheels, Feather, and maybe Firefly. Oh, and Ricky or Preacher. Maybe. One of them is going to show up, hopefully, because they're usually here. I don't know. I might end up being sad tonight. Oh, and you know what? That Robert guy. Oh, and there's Chris. Chris surprises me with his beautiful self. He doesn't always show up, but he does sometimes grace me with his beautiful presence. So, why is God mad at Moab this time? Because he's been mad at them since the beginning of time. But I'm telling you what, the Ammonites and the Moabites, I'm not exactly sure because God was mad at them at the beginning of time. But remember when Lot's daughters raped him in the mountains and they had his babies, right? Remember? One of them was the father of the Ammonites, even though the Ammonites were already a thing. And the other one had a son who was the father of the Moabites. Even though the Moabites were already a thing that God was already pissed off at. So it's kind of like, it's one of those, why? Like, why? Because they were already a thing. And they were already a thing that God didn't like to begin with. So why would Lot? Why would God? Never mind, because it's not a God thing. But Lot is related to Abraham, right? So that would mean even the enemies of these terrible ass people are their cousins. Because they were from before time, but then all of a sudden they mixed their seed in with Abraham's seed through Lot. And now even the bad guys are their cousins. So now I'm not exactly sure why God would be mad at the Moabites when they're kind of his people. Now, I mean, he's been mad at them this whole time. But I don't know. I'm guessing it's not up to me to figure out, but it would be nice if somebody would help me understand how that worked. How the Moabites were the enemies before time, and the Ammonites were enemies from before time, but Lot's daughters are like Lot's daughter's sons end up being leaders of the two enemies that God hates. And I'm not exactly sure how that happened. But now God's talking shit about the Moabites. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Against Moab. Woe to Nebo, for it is plundered. I thought Nebo was the Pharaoh. Look, I don't know what's happening. Okay, anyway. Woe to Nebo, for it is plundered. Kirjathaim. No. Kiri. No. It'd be Kirjathaim. Kirjathaim is shamed and taken. The high stronghold is ashamed and dismayed. No more praise of Moab in Heshbon. They have devised evil against her. Come and let us cut her off as a nation. You also shall be cut down. Oh, madmen! Madmen are going to get it. The sword shall pursue you. A voice crying shall be from Horonaim, plundering and great destruction. Moab is destroyed. Her little ones have caused the cry to be heard. For in the ascent of Lahith, they ascend with continual weeping. For in the desert of Horonaim, the enemies have heard a cry of destruction. Free, save your lives. Save your life. Say you're sorry. Okay. And be like the juniper in the wilderness. For because you have trusted in your works and your treasure, you also shall be taken, and Jamash shall go forth into captivity, his priests and his princes together, and the plunderers shall come against every city. No one shall escape. The valley also shall perish, and the plain shall be destroyed, as the Lord has spoken. Give wings to Moab, that she may flee and get away, for her cries shall be. No, I read that wrong. Hold on. For her cities shall be desolate, without any to dwell in them. Cursed is the one who does the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed is he who keeps back his sword from blood. What? Wait a minute. Time out. What does it mean? I don't even know. I don't know what that means. Me, God, and God voice right now. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to read it again and maybe I'll know what it means. Okay. The soda is gone. Time for Johnny Depp mega pint of coffee. Okay. Okay. Cursed is he who does the Lord's work. Cursed is he who does the work of the Lord deceitfully. And cursed is he who keeps back his sword from blood. Wait a minute. Give wings to Moab, that she may flee and get away. For her city shall be desolate, without any to dwell in them. Cursed is he who does the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed is he who keeps back his sword from blood. Moab has been at ease from its youth. Now, big guy. Big guy. That is not true. You've hated these people from the beginning of time, though. I don't think they've had it very easy. No, that's not true. Maybe at this time they've had it easy, but I don't remember. I don't remember. But this was not their time was not easy. Okay. Moab has been at ease from its youth. He has settled on his dregs and has not been emptied from vessel to vessel, nor has he gone into captivity. That part's true. Therefore, his haste remained in him, and his scent has not changed. Ah, yeah, he smells like cumin. Oh, and I learned how they learned to make tacos today. Yeah, I learned why tacos are a thing. Yeah, it was mostly by accident, but I learned the purpose of tacos. Yeah, Dustin showed me a thing. Yeah, I learned where tacos came from and why they're a thing. So that was cool. Okay. On his drags, gone into captivity. His scent has not changed. Therefore, behold, the days are coming that I shall send him wine workers who will tip him over and give him a swirly in the toilet. Yeah, his hair's gonna be gross for days. No, I'm just kidding. Who will tip him over and empty his vessels and break the bottles? Moab shall be ashamed of Shamash, as the house of these terrible ass people was ashamed of Bethel, their confidence. How can you say, we are mighty, strong men of war? Yeah. Moab is plundered and gone up from her cities. Her chosen young men have gone down to the slaughter, says the king, whose name is Lord of hosts. No, it's not. No, it's no, no, it's not. That is not his name. I don't know why they fucking keep calling him that. Again, arguing in hindsight. I know, big guy, no. But listen, nobody, maybe you don't want people to know your name, but we all know you went by your last name. We all, or, yeah, you went by your, hold on, you went by your title, Lord, and then, no, what was your name? Josie, Lord God. Yeah, you went by your second name because you didn't exactly want to be called by God. So you went by Lord. But you've never gone by your first name. But when did you change your name? Like, I thought, I don't know. Yeah, but when did you start being called the Lord of Hosts? And when did you get the host? I don't fucking know. I don't know, but uh, well, I guess if you're not trying to go by your middle name, or you're not trying to go by your first name or your last name, I suppose it would be like Nikki K the Great. You would be Lord of Hosts. Yeah. You know what? I can see that because that's your way of being Nikki K the Great. Haha. I get it. I get it. And I can live with that because I do the same thing. Okay. We're getting it. We're doing a good job. Ah. Now, Nikki, leave my name alone. You know why I do it. I do it. A good time. Leave me alone. Okay. So, the calamity of Moab is near at hand, and his affliction comes quickly. Bemoan him, all you who are around him. Give him a hug, and all you who know his name say, how the strong staff is broken, the beautiful rod. This is the best comfort walking stick. I don't know, because I have a pretty good comfort walking stick. I don't know if his walking stick is as beautiful as my walking stick. Maybe we have competition. Haha. Okay. This beautiful bride. Oh, daughter, inhabiting Devon, come down from your glory and sit in thirst, for plunderer of Moab has come against you. He has destroyed your strongholds. Oh, inhabitant of Aroer, stand by the way and watch. Ask him who flees and her who escapes. Say, the fuck, yo. Moab is shamed, for he is broken down. Wail and cry. Tell it in Arnon that Moab is plundered. The judgment has come on the plain country, on Holon and Jaza. Not Gaza, it's Jaza. Jazah. Jahzah. And Mafa'ak, Antibon and Nebo, Beth Dibalatham, and Kirjatham, and Beth Kamul, Beth Meon, Meow, and Kirioth, and Basra, and all the cities of the land of Moab, far or near. The horn of Moab is cut off, and his arm is broken. Make him dry. No, I don't know. This is something. Did I really say this? Oh my God. I can't believe I said this. I said this out loud. I can't believe it. Hold on. Make him drunk because he exalted himself against the Lord. Moab shall wallow in his vomit, and he shall also be in derision. For was not Israel, these terrible ass fucking people, a derision to you? I'm sure they were, because they suck. Was he found among thieves? For whenever you speak of him, you shake your head in scorn. You who dwell in Moab and was swimming in his vomit. Yeah, you'll definitely know to do that. Leave the cities, dwell in the rock, and be like the dove, which makes her nest in the sides of the cave's mouth. We have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceedingly proud of his holiness, arrogance, and pride. Oh, and the haughtiness of his heart. I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is, but okay, I got you. I got you. I got your six, bro. Yeah, I know what's going on. I know his wrath, but it is not right. His lies have made nothing right. Therefore, I wail for Moab, and I cry out for all Moab. I will mourn for the men of Kiriath, O vine of Sibmah. I will weep for you in the weeping of Jezer. Your plants have gone over the sea. They reach to the sea of Jazer. The plunderer has fallen in on your summer fruit and your vintage. Joy and gladness are taken from the plentiful field. From the land of Moab, I have caused wine to fail from the wine presses. No one will tread with joyous shouting, not joyous shouting. From the cry of Heshbon to Elajahaz, they have entered their voice from Zoar to Horam. Whatever that word is. Okay. Oh my God, why is it so long? Why do I talk so much? Me, God, right now in God voice. Why do I talk so much? I need to learn not to talk so much. I talk too much. Okay. Like a 3-year-old heifer, for the waters of Nimrim also shall be desolate. Moreover, I will cause to cease in Moab the one who offers sacrifices in the high places and burns incense to his gods. Therefore, my heart shall wail like flutes for Moab, and like flutes my heart shall wail for the men of Kiriath. Therefore, the riches they have acquired have perished. For every head shall be bald, and every beard clipped. On all the hands shall be cuts, and on the loins sackcloth, a general lamentation on all the housetops of Moab, and in its streets. For I have broken Moab like a vessel in which no pleasure. They shall wail. Now she is broken down. Now Moab, look, remember Moab was a guy a second ago, but now it's a girl. I don't know what's happening. Now she is broken down. Moab has turned her back with shame. So Moab shall be a derision and a dismay to all those about her. For thus says the Lord, behold, one shall fly like an eagle and spread his wings over Moab. Kiriath is taken, and the strongholds are surprised. The mighty men's hearts in Moab on that day shall be like the heart of a woman in birth pangs. And Moab shall be destroyed as a people, because he has exalted himself against me. Fear and the pit, the snare shall be upon you, habitant of Moab. He who flees from the fear shall fall into the pit, and he who gets out of the pit shall be caught in the snare. For upon Moab, upon it, I will bring the year of their punishment. For those who fled stood under the shadow of Heshbon because of exhaustion, but a fire shall come from Heshbon, a flame from the midst of Sion, and shall devour the brow of Moab, the crown of the head of the sons of tumult. Woe to you, Moab! The people of Shamash perish, for your sons have been taken captive, and your daughters. Yet I will bring back the captives of Moab in the latter days, says the Lord. Me, God, right now in God voice. I said that shit, believe it. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Why won't these people just say sorry? I mean, apparently it's not just these terrible ass people that won't say sorry. I guess it's many terrible ass people that won't say sorry. Oh well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I guess nobody's showing up today. That's okay. Because I've been yapping at this for a little while, I guess. So, I am going to. No, wait, what? I don't know. I think it's bedtime. Anyway, I want to tell everybody good night. I love you. It's time to give the pillow the best head ever. Put on some lipstick and give it a ring. It's a good time. Anyway, then give your bed linen, your bed sheets, the best ass ever. And then I'll give you some baby oil booty rubs. And then have the sweetest dreams ever.